Hello guys, this is Average Trader and welcome to week 41 of our trade logging series. This week we made 2R and it was a relatively painless week, right? We took a little dive towards the end of the week, but otherwise we took pretty good quality trades, right? Quick reminder, if you do want to see all of this happen live, head on over to our website. Our chat room is the only chat room on the market that has a profit promise guarantee, which means for any month, regardless of the reason, right? If our callouts do not make money, we refund all of your money back to you, right? And that's one of the ways where, that we put our money where our mouth is, right? I think there are way too many chat rooms out there that, promise profits and whatever, but, have no way to, back up the customer, right? And so that's how we do it at Average Trader. Now, without further ado, let's hop straight into the first trade of the week. And the first trade of the week is Amazon. Look at this amazing bear sandwich, right? Really nice engulfing bar right here with a breakout, and that's what we took, 108 by 107.50. And we got 1R very painless off of this trade, right? One of the best engulfing bars I've seen in a long time. Just look at the fullness of this green bar after the fullness of this red bar, right? So really nice trade, and 1R very painlessly, as you can see. Next trade we took, also a textbook pattern trade, right? A 2-minute 3-bar play or a 1-minute breakdown, right? Took this UPS 181.15 by 182, and remember what I said about a bottoming tail followed by a full bar, right? That is still an engulfing bar, because if you think about it, right, this bottoming tail right here is actually a red bar followed by a green bar, right? And when we have a red bar followed by that, this red bar would be considered an engulfing bar, right? So really nice trade, and 1R very painless out of UPS as well. Next trade we took was Amazon, 105 by 104.70, and we got 1R out of this thing. We took this off of a 1-minute or 2-minute breakout or 1-minute breakout over here, right? But I want to point out, right, there is an even better entry that we could have taken at like 104.60, 104.50 area right over here, right? And had we had taken this entry instead of the entry that we did take, we would have made 2R, right? So this is one of those times where, hesitation might have, cost me an R. Although we did make 1R out of this trade, we could have made 2R with the more aggressive entry over here, the breakout previous to the breakout that we took, right? But that's just, one of the things about trading. You're always going to miss an entry. You're always going to miss a better entry and a better stop loss and a better position, right? So the best thing about trading is, the markets are always going to be open the next day, right? So it's best not to dwell too much on what you missed, and just take a lesson from that and don't do it again. But once again, made 1R from Amazon, 105 by 104.70, 1-minute breakout. Next trade you took was Apple, 166 by 165.70, and obviously we took this off of a breakout, but I want to point out, if I had to say that any of the trades we took this week, Apple was the lowest quality trade that we took, and we haven't even gotten to the trades that we stopped out on, right? So you might be wondering, hey, Average Trader, what makes Apple such a bad trade, right? Even though we made 1R out of it. Look at this barcode, guys. Look at this barcode. Apple does not know which way it wants to go. It just so happens that it popped when we were long, but this could have easily came all the way back down and gone short, right? And on top of that, we used 165.70 as the stop loss, right? This stock has constantly been hitting 165.70. Look at these bottoming tails on the barcode over here, right? So overall, very aggressive trade, right? And a very poor vacuum trading, right? So we're not looking at the surroundings when we take the trade, right? So that all of this concludes to Apple being not so good of a trade, even though we made 1R out of it, right? So this is just a good lesson to learn for future trades. But Apple, we still got 1R, 166 by 165.70. Next trade we took was MU, 60 by 59.60. We took this off of a 1 minute breakout over here. Unfortunately, as soon as we took it, you know, markets took a turn, and MU started climbing downwards. I was so sure that after this bottoming tail, we were going to hit 1R or 2R target, but unfortunately we did not. I would say, right, MU, this trade was a better quality than Apple, right? Even though MU stopped and Apple made 1R, you know, at the end of the day, trading is about statistical probability, right? And over the long run, I believe that patterns like MU will outdo patterns like Apple over the long run, you know? But regardless, MU stopped out. Unfortunately, we took this once again off of a breakout, and markets took a dive and we stopped out. Next trade we took was Intel INTC 32 by 31.50, and we took this off of a 1 minute breakout, and this actually hit 1R, right? As you can see, 32 31.50 means that 32.50 was 1R target, and it did hit 32.50, but unfortunately I thought that this thing could have went 2R, and also unfortunately after it hit 1R, it pulled back and it never really touched the high of the day again or our 1R target ever again, right? So if you were strictly using the 1R all or nothing trade management plan, right, you would have gotten 1R instead of getting stopped out of this thing. Otherwise, if you traded like I did and tried to hit 2R target, you got stopped out. So very unfortunate, but you know, what can you do? Really nice pattern, and yeah, we just move on from these. And that is actually all of the trades we took this week, right? Once again, if you do want to see all of this happen live, head on over to our website, averagetrader.live. And if you have any other questions or comments, feel free to put them in the comment section below, right? Or join our Discord. I'm extremely active there as well. Otherwise, I will see you guys next week for the continuation of our trade logging series. Have a nice weekend, guys. Bye-bye.